this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a DTW telephone. It's a German telephone, and HG sent this telephone in. And HG always has really cool telephones that he sends in. He's sent in some German post office phones in the past, and now he has this one, which is a German telephone, but it's a home phone, and it needs a total conversion also. So basically, in some earlier videos of this telephone, I kind of explained what we had to do. This keypad would not work with the situation that we had, and so we took everything out of it, and these buttons are, these keys are on a spring-loaded keys. So basically what we have to do here, and I showed in an earlier video, this is what the back of the board is going to look like after you put your momentary switches on it, if you ever have to do this. So this is kind of what the wiring is going to come out to be when you hook everything up. And on the front side we have our momentary switches. I just put these red momentaries in there. That kind of indicates star and pound. It's not a big deal. You don't have to do that. But it keeps you, when you look at the board, you know, you can pretty much tell what's going on when you see those two keys and you don't get it mixed up. Because when you're working on this stuff, you kind of pay attention to what you're doing, and if you get onto something else, then you could, you know, you could lose where you're at, because it entails a little bit. As you can see, there's all the wiring for it, and that's what it would look like if you had to do this. So anyway, I'm going to get some dial tone here, and I'll go ahead and dial the numbers real quick. Do that one more time. End up with a 2. I'm going to go ahead and set this board inside the keypad. I think we could probably, I could probably dial out with it. It's not screwed down, but it's not secured, but I think it'll work. There's a 1. I'll end up with a 2. I'll go a 6, 2. So there you go. There's a new dial board and keypad that we had to make, and everything turned out rather well on that. So that's kind of what it's going to look like, and then you just kind of secure it in there. And we already have the holes in the perforated board too for our mounting screws. And probably want to do a little hot glue around the edges too. You want to kind of secure that and make sure it's in place. Some of the other things that we talked about, I'm going to set this down now. Some of the other things that we talked about on this telephone was making this button music on hold, and that's exact. Let's get some dial tone. You can probably hear that dial tone, and I'm going to dial a 2. And basically what I'm going to do is hit music on hold. We'll hit that and make it go off. Now I want to talk into the microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every time you see that red indicator light on the analyzer, that means 100% modulation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. So anyway, we know our modulation is working, we know our receive is working, and we know that our keypad is working. And the only other check I want to do here real quick is I want to give it some dial tone, and I want to show you if HG decides that that's too loud, there is a switch on this board, and it's located right here, and that will make the dial tone go down. That's your volume for your handset. This will be up and then down, up and down. And basically, I'm just kind of showing you, we're nowhere near tying all the loose ends together here. We have to mount the board here, the PC board. We're going to mount the keypad board and get everything secured. And this just basically is a checkout video to kind of show you the process of what we go through when we do total conversions and some of the things that you have to do. None of these conversions are exactly the same. There's always something different. Even if you worked on two of the same kind of phones, something would always end up being a little different, or you would have a little bit of different ideal. So it never always is exact. So each one of these phones are unique. They all turn out a little different, and that's what makes them unique. They're not all the same, and you won't see another one just like it somewhere else, the same type of conversion. And so another thing that we had talked about earlier is I said I wanted to save the original hook switch, which we did that, and we have all this loose. I'm going to show you. I want to pull this board up, but there's your hook switch. And I used the original bell where it was where all the connections were. It gets screwed in down here that holds everything in. The bell has its connections still in the same spot on the main PC board as they were before, but everything else has changed, believe me. We've rewired everything. I'm going to set the bell back here because we have to pick this board up. And I kept the plug for your line cord. This is the line cord that goes out, and it will unplug from the board, so I saved all that. I wanted to save that plug. And then from where the handset line comes in, it's plugged to the board too. So some of this stuff was shown in the earlier video, what we had to do. And then here's some of my lines that we ran out and fed the board with. We had to cut a lot of traces. We had to cut some traces and redo some things at the hook switch. And then this has all got stuff to do with the bell and the line coming in. So, you know, it gets a little entailed to what we have to do here. But if you just stick with it, you know, you can do it. You can convert these telephones. And there's a little bit of work to it, but it all pays off because these telephones, after they're converted, you know, they can be used again, and they're a lot of fun. So it's always good to convert these telephones and put them back into working order. But this is a really cool one, and this one won an award. And there's a sticker on the bottom of this telephone. There was some kind of a competition, and this won an award over in Germany. So this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. I'm not sure that I will get a chance to do this, show this telephone the final checkout, but I will certainly try to do a final checkout on this telephone. But as you can see, it's well on its way to a full total conversion, and looks like everything just worked out great. So this is Dennis with A1 Telephone. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.